Find the absolute max and min on the given interval. And our function is 6x cubed minus 9x squared minus 216x plus 4. The interval we're given is -4 to 5. And the first step regarding these problems is, we know that the min and max occur at the critical points or the critical values within this function. So to find those critical points, we need to take the derivative of that function. So what we're going to do is we're going to go f prime of x is equal to, and when we take the derivative, we get 18x squared minus 18x minus 216. And remember, when we're finding the critical points, we're just going to try to simplify this as much as possible. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take out 18. We get x squared minus 18x minus 12. Oh, minus x, my bad. So we get 18, and within, we multiply that by x squared minus x minus 12. And we can simplify this even more. We go 18, and then we go x plus 3, and then x minus 4, and then we just solve for these x values. So 18, we cancel that out because it doesn't have an x value accompanying it. From there, we get x equals 3, or x equals -3 rather, and x equals 4. So we know that these are our critical points. The next step would be to find the values of, within the function. We plug these into the function as well as our endpoints we're given. These are all critical values. So if you guys want to pause here and solve for these, you can do that, or you could just follow along. We have f of 4 and f of 5. Pretty much all we're doing here is, like, for instance, we would plug f of -4 into the original equation, so we'd get 6 -4 cubed minus 9 times -4 squared minus 216 times -4 plus 4. So we're just going to do that for each of these values, and what we end up getting, for instance, for f of -4 we get 340. For f of -3 we get 409. For f of 4 we get -620. And for f of 5 we get -551. So when we're looking at these values, we know that our absolute minimum is the lowest point. So our lowest point would be -620. This is going to be our absolute minimum. And our absolute max, opposite end of the spectrum, this is going to be our largest value. We have 409. This is going to be our absolute max. So those are our answers. 409 and -620 are our absolute max and our absolute min.